Say hi! What are we doing today?
Going on the bus.
We're going to go to the city today on the bus.
Yay! Yeah!
Should we get ready? I'm not going to bore you with our morning routine getting ready. We're back in a minute.
The money.
And we're ready to go.
The money.
The kids have got a...
Yeah, where'd you go? Money.
The kids have got some money. They're going to take it with them. We're going to catch the bus into the city.
Buy something.
Take them to a toy store or something like that. And we'll go have a morning out.
Like I was falling through the air. No one but myself to hold my hand. Standing in the shadows of where we have been. Sleeping with your back facing me. I know this isn't us. Baby, pull me closer, let's fall in love. Oh, I can feel my body move to every move you make. And I can feel the tension every time we're close. I know whatever happens, I will have you next to me. 'Cause tonight we have it all. 'Cause we're dancing as one. 'Cause we're dancing as one. 'Cause we're dancing as one. 'Cause we're dancing as one.
Alright, we're just walking home now, just got off the bus. I don't know how well you can hear me because it's pretty windy. I was actually planning on taking the kids to a very historic cafe in the city. I won't take it home. I think it's gonna be too windy for you to hear me. Hi guys, we are home. Oh my god. Good morning out. The kids are a little bit tired. We're gonna sit down. I don't think they're gonna want lunch, purely for the fact because we had morning tea out. But before I was saying, I was gonna take the kids into the city to a cafe. They're really popular in Brisbane. I don't know if they're popular in any other states in Australia, but the Shingle Inn. Now, the original Shingle Inn from World War II actually got locked up and closed down probably about 10-15 years ago. It all got locked up and put into a shipping container. Town Hall reopened it and rebuilt the original Shingle Inn, which was like the meeting place for the soldiers coming back from World War II. It's got so much history and it is a stunning cafe. My parents used to take me and my grandparents used to take me, and I was going to take the kids there today just so they could see it and understand, and just, it's a beautiful cafe. It's at the, oh, you're all sticky. It's at the Town Hall. It doesn't open on a Monday, and it's Monday today. I need to let my dog out. But yeah, anyway, it wasn't open on a Monday, but I really want to take them. So if you do live in Brisbane, check the cafe out. It is really, it's got all the old original oak wood. It's got the original little bench seats. They're tiny. It's got my daughter's about to let the cat out. Close the door, Evie. It's got the original silverware. It is absolutely stunning. And way back in the day, I can't remember where the original Shingle Inn used to be. I think it was on Adelaide Street. The cafe, the actual like cooking and the bakery section was underground. So you'd get your orders in and then literally your order would come up from under the ground. Anyway, it's got a lot of history and I really want to take the kids there, but it wasn't open on a Tuesday. So it just means that I need to go another day in the week. So when I do go, I'll try and remember to, sticky as, to vlog it and I will share it with you. Alright, I've got one asleep, one having afternoon tea, lunch, I don't know what I'm going to call it. He is really tired. So I'm hoping he maybe closes his eyes for a little bit. I'm going to get dinner ready. We are going to do a roast tonight. It has gotten really cold and miserable outside, and I promised you guys every time I do these vlogs I'm going to try and cook something. So we're doing a roast. This is my roast that came in Friday's grocery shop. This actually needs to get eaten by tomorrow, so perfect timing. It's a roast lamb. I'm going to do it with rosemary and garlic and just a baked tray of veggies. Really easy. I find roasts really easy to cook and it's really easy to push the flavour into it. So I'm actually going to leave this on the bench to rest probably about half an hour before I start prepping it. So a yummy warm roast for dinner, and then the leftovers, some of it will go to my husband's lunch, and then if there's any lamb left on the bone, I'm gonna like pull it all off, put it into a Ziploc bag or container and put it in the freezer, and I'm gonna have that for pizzas, and we'll do pizzas next. I need to show you these. So I've been trying really hard not to buy poppers. One, I think it's just a waste of plastic, and two, when we go out, my kids have half a popper and then I'm left with a popper, the straw sticking out, and I find it really annoying because I want to drink the popper but I'm spilling juice everywhere. And I found these ages ago and I just thought they were too expensive and a bit of a waste of money, but I've come around to the fact that I'm going to have to buy something for them. One, I think this would be great for little man when he goes to school next year, and two, if we go out and about and I want to treat them to a popper, they can use this. It's got a lid that seals on it. And the other thing is too, for me to reduce plastic, I can buy a 1 litre, 2 litre, 3 litre concentrated cordial juice, whatever it might be, and it's more cost effective, it's cheaper. I'm going to say it's cheaper to buy it that way than it is to buy poppers. So this is what they are. They came just before in the mail. I purchased these myself. They were not cheap. I think they were 20 bucks each. So I think it's really expensive, but when I look at what it actually is, I'm actually pretty impressed. They're 250 mils in size. The box of the brand is called Drink in the Box, and this is the packaging it comes in here. There we go. That's the packaging there. So little man got that colour blue, and little miss, I got her a pink one. So it's pretty much the same size as a popper, but you press this little button here and this opens up. That's your straw. It's actually got a little hole in here. So when you drink out the straw, it creates an airflow, so it's not like pressurized when you're drinking it. And when you close it up, there's actually this little thing here, I don't know if you can see it, goes into the hole, and then when you close it down, this thing here stamps and seals the straw. So school lunch bags, he wants to drink half a popper, no problem. He's got his drink in the box. Really expensive. I got it off eBay. So if you just look up, if you're really keen on doing it, just look up here. It is called Drink in the Box. Drink in the Box. They come in a bunch of different colors. I'm pretty sure it was $20 or like $16 or $15. So what I'm going to do is I only bought them recently, so I'll find out on my eBay account where I got them from, and I'll put like a link down here for you guys so you can go check them out if you wanted to. It's a lot of money to spend, but I think long term it's actually quite good. So they're made and designed in Canada and the US. I think it's a really clever design. To take this off, this just pops out like so, and it looks pretty easy to clean. I need to read the instructions to see if I can chuck it in the dishwasher. Let's have a look. Do you reckon I can put this into the dishwasher? This will probably get a 10 out of 10 from me if I can. It's really good quality, I must say. It is very, very good quality. The box doesn't say... It's dishwasher safe. Top rack. It's dishwasher safe. Even better. So I'm going to be using these, and I'll let you know how they go, because as of whenever I run out of poppers in my pantry, I think I've got 5 or 6 left. I'm going to, well, I don't have a need to buy poppers anymore. The kids can just have this. Very impressed. I haven't tested them out yet. I don't know if they're... Good boy. I'll come get it for you. Sorry guys, yeah, so I haven't tested it out, so I can't say it's amazing, run out and spend the money. It's a lot of money. I will test them in regards to durability and washing them, and my kids will test them over the next couple of weeks, and we'll just see what we think. I'm hoping these are... Alright, I'm gonna get dinner started. I've got one having a yogurt. My other one is still asleep. We had a big morning. So one of my plans for tomorrow is then after swimming, we will probably have a pretty quiet day. I'm sorry if raw meat makes you feel a bit yuck. I literally then just get my knife and I put in big cuts throughout the meat. I just keep stabbing. Some parts have got the bone. I just put lots of slits into it. This is my garlic bulb. This one here is actually from a few weeks ago. The one I bought on Friday in Friday's grocery haul. I haven't used yet. I probably won't use it for a few weeks because I won. Yes, darling? Cool. I actually forgot I had this one in my potato drawer, so let's use it. I'll get all these peeled. Okay, I've got my cloves. Some I have actually might just cut this one as well. And then all I'm going to do is push these cloves into the slits I have made. Just shove them in. We love garlic in this family. I'd put it on everything if I could. But I do have children, so I gotta be careful how much I put into meals sometimes. But if you like garlic, try this here. It flavors the meat really well. I've got 2 left over. Put one in there. And let's put another one in. Well, that's a piece in there. I've got my oven on low, so like 140. So oven's on low. This is going to go in. It is 2 o'clock. We'll have dinner at 5. This will cook slowly for 3 hours. I'll get the roast veggies in about an hour and a half before we plan to eat. By the time I finish cooking them, get them out, and we eat dinner, it'll be bang on time to eat.
Feel like I was falling through the air. No one but myself to hold my hand. Standing in the shadows of where we have been. Sleeping with your back facing me. I know this isn't us. Baby, pull me closer, let's fall in love. Oh, I can feel my body move to every move you make. And I can feel the tension every time we're close. I know whatever happens, I will have you next to me. 'Cause tonight we have it all. 'Cause we're dancing as one. 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 We've been into places all at once. Wish that what we said would come undone. Feels like our minds have been turned off.
Don't mind the noise, my kids are now playing outside. So I've got dinner on, it's 3:30, so it's been on for about an hour. Now I went out last night with some girlfriends. We were going to have the stuffed or the cheesy cauliflower. I came up with this idea. I came up with this idea and I was like, I'll do a vegetarian dish, I'll use the cauliflower, and this has been sitting on my bench for a few days and I need to eat it. So instead of doing a separate vegetarian cauliflower dish, I'm actually going to make the cheesy cauliflower that I want to after looking at like a million recipes and then making up my own. And it'll become part of the roast and then become part of leftovers for the next few nights. Because you guys would know if you watch my grocery haul videos that I always allow for a leftover night. And this will see us through hopefully for a few nights. So that's my cauliflower. I've just taken all the leaves off. If I had an awesome compost bin, that would go into it. But right now I don't, so we're just gonna work with it. Now I need this to either go into some boiling water or steam for a little bit. I'm gonna steam it because this has been on the bench for a couple of days. It is a little bit soft. I probably should have eaten this when it was like super fresh from the supermarkets. It's Monday, it's been sitting on the bench since Friday. So I'm actually gonna get this ready to steam just to help soften the core of it because the core is quite hard. These will cook quite quick. Baking it, I mean. So I'm just filling up a pot. I'm gonna put this on upside down like that to steam, because it will steam the core more than the floret. I'm probably going to steam this to maybe, I don't know, from cold water to pan to here, maybe 10-15 minutes. Okay, now I'm not putting veggies on yet, but I need to find what I've got. I'm starting to prep. My kids are happy, so I'm working while they're happy. I had snow peas in the groceries from Friday, so let's cook all them up, because it's Monday, they need to get eaten. Let's do 1 zucchini. Who doesn't love carrots in a roast? I've pulled out 4, because I'm planning for leftovers. I always cook too much. I prefer too much, because I could easily use the veggie.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Good job. I could use these leftovers and cook up some chicken or whatever in the days to come.
I need a carrot.
You want a carrot? You want to eat it raw like that?
Yeah.
Do you want to eat it just raw like this?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So I've got snow peas, a zucchini. I've now got 3 carrots. Half of that will come back. And then I'm going to use, so this is from not my grocery haul, just gone, the grocery haul before. I've got 2 pumpkins left over. I'm going to use 1 up, and then the other pumpkin, I'm actually going to make pumpkin gnocchi. A follower on my Instagram page showed me a pumpkin gnocchi, and I was like, oh, that sounds good. I'm going to find a recipe and make it. I've got sweet potatoes coming out of my ears, so I've got 2 sweet potatoes, and would you believe, these are all the potatoes I have left. I thought I had in the bag and I don't, which is fine. So these will be all of our veggies along with our cauliflower bake and meat. So I've at least got this prepped here, and I'll come back and get that cooking a little bit later.
Baby, you pull me closer, let's fall in love. Oh, I can feel my body move to every move you make, and I can feel the tension every time we're close. I know whatever happens, I will have you next to me. 'Cause tonight we have it all. 'Cause we're dancing as one. 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 We've been in 2 places all at once. Was that what we said would come undone? Feels like I won.
Alright, so I've got as many veggies that I can around the lamb. This is the leftover stuff that's just not going to fit, so I'm going to put this tray in the oven. Problem is, I haven't got the levels, my tray levels, my rack levels in my oven properly, so I don't know how I'm going to fit this in because this sits really high. But anyway, here's my cauliflower. I'm going to put it in upside down because apparently it stops the florets from like burning. I'm now going to raid my fridge and see what I've got. I've got cream cheese from weeks ago. Alright, I was hoping for some pre-grated cheese left over from Spag Bowl the other night. We obviously don't have any, so I'm going to grate some cheese. Alright, I'm going to put in some onion powder, some garlic powder, and some rosemary because I'm cooking lamb, so why not? Now, how am I going to do this? Let's put the cream cheese in first because that will kind of melt as it cooks and go throughout the florets. Alright guys, I have spread that out in a beautiful cream cheese mess. Now theoretically I probably should have mixed the herbs in with the cream cheese before I put it into the cauliflower, but that just means I have a container that I'm going to get dirty, and I'm just... It's turning into witching hour. My kids just had an argument I had to settle. And by settle, I mean go sit down, don't touch each other, and go find something to do. So one is doing his reading egg. It's like an educational app that he plays with. Probably once or twice a day we give him a little bit of like quiet time because he will not nap. And some days he needs it and he won't. And little Miss is grabbing out some paper and she's going to do some drawing. Okay, I'm out of onion powder. What can I get out of here? That's not too bad. And I'm going to grate some cheese and put some cheese on top. Alright, too much cheese? I guess it's grated. Like push it in. I really don't want this sweet potato and pumpkin getting the flavours of this. One, in case it tastes really bad, I've then contaminated the other food. And 2, if my kids don't like it or my husband doesn't like it but they prefer to eat this without this on it, they can do so. So I think what I'm going to do I rarely use it, but I think I'm going to put this into elf oil and then sit it into my pan. So I ain't putting a third pan on. I'm just creating like a little dam, and it can cook in there. So this is just about to go into the oven. I just need to rearrange my shelves so this is gonna fit. Anyway, all these veggies in here are just gonna get steamed up, so I've got them ready to go. Meat is cooking. My kids, I've had to separate. They're having quiet time. It's that time of the evening. We're winding down to dinner, bath and bed.
Feel like I was falling through the air. No one but myself to hold my hand. Standing in the shadows of where we have been. Sleeping with your back facing me. I know this isn't us. Baby, pull me close.
Alright guys, it is late at night. Kids are in bed, the kitchen's semi-clean. I'm about to go to bed. My husband's at the gym and he's got some study to do. Dinner was really yum. I personally did not like the cauliflower thing. I would have preferred to have just put the cauliflower in a baking tray and made like a white sauce to go on top of it. My husband said he really enjoyed it. I don't know if he was just like really hungry and just ate, but I give the cauliflower about a 2 out of 10, being really honest. I thought the sauce I made had like gone through it more and like really soaked it in. It didn't happen. What I had envisioned and from recipes I had read, I had like really high expectations. I did not enjoy it. I will probably not make it again. I'm just being really honest. Caddy comes for cuddles in the evenings. Look, sometimes I nail cooking and sometimes I think it's an absolute fail, and I think the cauliflower tonight was an absolute fail. The lamb on the other hand was beautiful. But anyway, I'm off to bed. It is so late. We will talk soon. Good night.